I'm going to use my calculator to solve this equation, 25 equals 2x squared minus 5. I have a couple of choices. If I want to solve it by graphing, I can go to my y equals, and I can let the left side of the equation be my y1, let the right side be y2, and find what they have in common, or find the intersection point. So 25 goes for y1, 2x squared minus 5 goes in for y2. I'm going to start off in the standard window and see if I can find it. Okay, well, I can't find 25 because it stops here at 10 for the standard window. So I'm going to make my y's, be patient, make my y's larger than 10, and it needs to be kind of larger than the 25. So I'm going to make it be 50. I'm going to count by 5s. There's my y equals 25. There's my 2x squared minus 5. And when I look at it, I can tell there's actually two answers. That makes sense because if I solve this by hand, I would eventually be taking a square root. And when I take that square root, I haven't decided whether I want the positive square root or the negative square root for the answer to this question. So, calculate. I want the intersection point. I have to move the cursor closer to one of the two intersection points so my calculator has an idea of what it's looking for. Enter. The second curve is the red one. Enter. I'm not going to guess. Enter. The first intersection point is when x is negative 3.872983. That's when they're both 25. Calculate. Intersect. And now move closer to the other one and repeat the process. The blue one's my first curve, my second curve, I'm not going to guess. Positive 3.87298. That's one way to solve this equation. Another way I could have used my calculator to solve this equation is I could have gone to my programs, because I know I programmed the quadratic formula in here. So I hit quad. Now, quadratic formula has to be ax squared plus bx plus c. That's not in the correct form. So I need to get 0 equals 2x squared minus 5 minus 25. 2x squared minus 30 equals 0. My a is a 2. My b is not there, so it's 0, and my c is negative 30. There are two answers, positive and negative, 3.872983346, and it probably continues forever. Another way I could have done this, I could have told myself in my head, I'm going to add 5, make that a 30, divide the whole thing by 2, and then take a square root. But when I do that, my calculator is programmed for a square root to be the function square root, which is the positive square root. So I really didn't get my negative answer. That's why I like solving, especially quadratics, either with the formula or by graphing them and finding intersections, because I will see all the possible answers.